My wife died a month ago. The house has been collecting silence like dust. People offer condolences and leave. The words become wallpaper. The house keeps its own language. Night after night, I wake to the same rooms, the same shadows counting my breaths. Her coat still hangs by the door. Sometimes I press my face to it like prayer or punishment. People say grief changes the clock. Time is slower here, heavier, like syrup pouring uphill. I learned how to breathe around the absence. I learned to tidy memories into neat piles on the couch. Small things started happening. A cup left upright in the sink. Her slippers at the foot of the bed. I blamed my exhaustion. I blamed the habit of reaching for a person who is no longer there. At first it was only sounds. The faint creak of floorboards. A sigh that might have been the heater. I would call her name into the dark, a reflex more than hope, and the silence would answer sharply. Then came the small proofs that made my hands shake. The kettle switched on. A chair slightly moved. I stopped sleeping in the bedroom. I drifted on the couch like driftwood, watching the door as if it were a clock. The night it happened, rain had been hitting the windows like fingers drumming out a warning. I remember the clock. Just past midnight. The house settled into a breathing cadence I could count. I heard the television click on in the living room, a soft static I would have sworn was impossible. My feet found the floor without me. The hallway smelled like her perfume, or the memory of it. The living room door was ajar. A strip of shadow cut across the floor like an invitation. I pushed the door and felt the air change. It was colder in there, and somehow familiar to the bone. She was sitting on the couch. Not a memory, not a photograph, sitting there like a guest who had lost her way. Her profile was turned toward the window. The streetlights painted thin lines across her face. I wanted to call her name and have it shatter the air into something solid, something true. Instead, my throat closed. My voice was a small animal hiding under the rug of my ribs. She turned. Her eyes met mine. For a moment, the room condensed to nothing but that look. Her voice was the smallest thing. "I waited," she said. "I waited for you." I stumbled backwards as if gravity had shifted. The lamp toppled, and the room fractured into quick shadows. When I looked up, she was gone. The couch collapsed into its old, empty shape as if she'd never been there. I picked up the small things she left behind. A single glove, the threadbare edge of a photograph. Outside, the rain stopped. Inside, the silence had a new weight, something patient and waiting. I don't know what I saw. A trick of grief, a visitation, or my own mind trying to give one last kindness. Tonight, I found her waiting in the living room. I still don't know if she left me or if she was trying to bring me home.